There are a lot of choices of schools in District 1, and because it's a choice district, you could pretty much put down a whole ton of schools on your list. I had 4 schools on my list.
We toured almost every school on the Lower East Side, and we came back and toured PS 110 a second time.
It was word of mouth. A lot of people were saying that this was a very good school that had very good teachers.
I really liked the demographic of the school. It seemed very representative of the Lower East Side, East Village, where we've been living since we moved to New York City. I also loved the building. The building actually was a real draw for me. It's one of the few schools in Manhattan that I found actually has one school within the building.
We chose 110A because we love the building. We love that it's its own entity.
What I loved about it right away was that it was one school in one building.
It's got a great library, it's got great outdoor space.
As important as academic learning is, we also believe that kids need exposure to the arts, as many arts enrichment programs as we could possibly bring into the school.
The facility itself is just so beautiful, and there's a gym and there's an auditorium, and you don't get those things in every school, especially in Manhattan where it's tight quarters.
They offer great elective classes, so to speak. They have the music and dance and the chess, which he's really into chess, so that's good. So there's a lot of different things that they offer at 110 that we didn't really find in neighboring schools.
I come from Mexico, so in Mexico the way the schools are set up, we have very, very little diversity. So coming to this country, to New York City, it's a blessing to see how our children are able to really live this idea of diversity.
There's diversity in background, like culturally, socioeconomically.
Kids in our building come from diverse backgrounds. There's definitely not one family that's the same as another family, and so we feel really strongly that we want them to have experiences that they may not have with their own families.